That's
Oh, was there anything else that you wanted to talk about specifically, or
uh I
anything off the top of your head?
uh when I was at work today, I've been working with other people, so I haven't been. My job is fairly mindless, so I get to daydream and I think about Cerebus and I think about I think about Amok, I think about everything. And past couple weeks I've been working with people, but today they actually put me by myself for a couple hours, and it dawned on me that I screwed up when we were starting the Vark Wars campaign to get people to order. That I meant to tell David and Ben and Sean, hey guys, let's start formulating this stuff a couple months out so that when we get the order code from Diamond, which for everybody that's paying attention at home is September 191310, order 56 copies. Come on, they're gonna be worth money. I started it off with go ahead, order a copy or 10, and then it was order a copy or 20, then it was order a copy or 30. The strip for please hold is order a copy or 50. And I've been, but we weren't. I forgot to say something. Then the next thing I know, I'm getting the email from David of, hey, it's time to order. I'm like, oh crap! But it dawned on me today that the best ad campaign would have been Cerebus plus Skywalker equals the Spirit of 77.
There you go.
And then I'm like, wait a minute, that's a familiar phrase. But that's right, it's from Watchmen. And I'm like, didn't they have a fake newspaper that said Spirit of 77 and had a couple photos that we could take that image out of Watchmen, slap in a picture of Cerebus, slap in a picture of Mark Hamill, and start sharing all over social media? So now I got to send an email to the Brain Trust going, hey guys, we got to start doing this for the next 12 days. Or 13 days.
It's also a weird thing in the comic book field because this is the solicitation time period, and there's also when it's in the store,
right?
Which isn't going to be until November. This is September. We got another month in between, and we should be trying to sell Iron Manticore, which is the one that's going to be in the stores at the end of the month. But I'm not sure that there's a way to do both of those simultaneously and do an effective job with either. But that's definitely something that we need to be thinking about, because Diamond still has been adding 10% to their order, so that they do have, well, most of it's for in case there's damages or something like that, somebody can actually get a copy of the comic book. The store can get a copy of the comic book that they ordered undamaged. But there's usually another 75 or 100 copies left over that if you're still pushing them, the store can still get them. I don't know how happy the stores are about that. That the people who are buying the Cerebus and L #1, if they miss one, I want to get this, and it's like I think it's sold out. Well, no, because you look on the back cover, if it was sold out, it would have a little sold out thing over top of it. So presumably, Diamond still has them. And then you get into the situation of Diamond's inventory system is glitchy. So we have books that disappear that theoretically exist, and then other books that all of a sudden reappear. Last couple of back covers put question marks over those because we thought this one was sold out, but Diamond's telling us that they've got copies of these, so order them before they disappear again, wherever they went to last time.
So who gets that information? Do you get a fax from Diamond, or are they going through Sean, or? How do we know what's in stock and what's not?
Eddie keeps track of those, and then every Sunday he faxes me that week's inventory information. So it tells me this is how many copies sold of this, and how many copies shipped of this, how many they've got orders for that they haven't filled yet. So I can see what the orders are going to be up ahead for a couple of weeks before the final orders are coming in. We're definitely in a record-setting territory for record-setting rare Cerebus number ones. We're down to 1,550 of Tales of Sophistication, the first Iron Manticore, and just waiting to see what's going to happen on the second one. I'm definitely considering boosting the Cerebus archive order from 45 copies up to 100 copies, just because I know exactly what happened with Cerebus Archive, the comic book, at the end there, where I just got flooded with people when Comics Press went out of business. Can I get the last 2 issues or the last 3 issues of Cerebus Archive? And it's like, I didn't order any for myself. I've got 3 or 4 copies in the Cerebus Archive that I had a standing order for. I had actually given away a couple of them and said, you can always just get Comics Press to print up a couple more of them, and not realizing that they're finite, and those are definitely the rarest aardvark Anaheim number 1. But we're definitely getting to that point again. So complete vested self-interest. I just want to make sure that I have copies for myself. And it's probably, if you're looking at any of these and going, yeah, I would sure hate to just have 1 copy of this and never be able to get another copy of this, we're definitely getting into that territory. So one of those speak now or forever hold your peace at your LCS.
I think I'm going to email Eddie and say, when you fax Dave, send a copy of it to me, and I'll put it on A Moment of Service as a postscript to any post of, this is what's available. If you miss the issue, you have this finite window that they might have another copy. According to the inventory, there's X number left, just so that people know. So it's not one of those, hey, it's going to be sold out and then it's gone. You either order it beforehand. This is your last chance to order it secondhand, or else you're going to be buying it off of eBay and paying the shipping.
I'm not sure that we can do that. These are like internal comics numbers, but we can certainly ask if they have a problem with that. And just it'll take a while to get an answer, because Eddie will ask Matt Demery, and then Matt Demery passes it up the line. And I'm sure they've never had a request like that before. And any time that you're asking for something that's never been done before,
there has to be a meeting, and then a meeting about the results of the meeting, and the meeting about the results of the meeting.
Right. And it's also, everybody wants to pass it up the line. It's like, these sort of decisions are out of my pay scale, and I don't want this landing back on my desk of, did you authorize this? It's like, I'm not authorizing it. I'm just saying that the question has come up, and I will be happy to relay the answer when you've got an answer for me. And then we just sit tight until it goes all the way up to whoever it has to go all the way up to before somebody goes, yeah, okay, I'll make a decision on that one.
Well, that's, I mean, I'll email Eddie and just say, this is the idea, you know, start the ball rolling, and we'll see how long it is before we get no, we're not going to do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
I got to figure out how many copies of the Vark Wars I want to order for